Hi everyone, and welcome to the Virgo Weekly Tarot Bite reading for the week of June 19th through the 25th. Hi everyone, and welcome. This is I Am Illuminated Tarot reading for soul illumination. I am Lauren, and I welcome all my new viewers. Thank you for watching, and I am so grateful for all my returning viewers. Thank you for continuing to support me on this channel. And I hope you're all getting something helpful out of these readings. So this reading is meant to be about a 10-minute reading, so a mini reading. And we're going to be taking a look at the energy for the week ahead based on diving into the theme that came up in the collective reading for the week, which was posted on Sunday. So the themes that came up in the collective reading were receptivity, opening up to support and love from close loved ones around us that maybe we have been kind of closed off to, and then really taking a look at where in our experience, whether emotional, mental, or physical, we've been carrying a burden with us where it's now time to put that down so that we can really open ourselves up to the new energy and the new version of ourselves as looking to really kind of lead out of the month of June. So for you guys, woman holding a heart came up here with the number 44, which I love that number. It's the number of really building a foundation and putting in the hard work to do so, but from the energy of love. And the number 44 reduces to the number 8 in numerology, which is the number of physical abundance. It's the number of empowered leadership. And there's something here with this card that really speaks to when we build something from the heart. And we do so with the understanding that it may take some work and some effort, that what comes from that is then hopefully physical abundance. But more so than anything, as we build from the heart, we actually also unlock and liberate that empowered place within us, because it's really empowering when we do lead from the heart, because that is something that directly connects us to our emotional experience of our life experience. And so it really allows us to kind of build something better and stronger and more in alignment with who we are. And that's what attracts others who then become, who are then in alignment with us. And that's the support system that really comes through here. This card also represents, to me, it can bring forward the energy of the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Pentacles in the tarot. So there is something here about that kind of maternal, loving energy, ready to unconditionally love something, but also have the patience and understanding that anything worth having takes time, right? That it's not, when we think about if we were all just given something for free, we would not appreciate it as much as if we had to work for it and understand the importance of what it took to bring something into being. So I'm going to dive a little deeper here. We're going to get into the messages of kind of where the block is, where the burden might be for you guys, Virgo, because the energy looks very supportive. It looks like you are really in that place of receptivity, which is wonderful. Let's see here. Now, when we're thinking of a burden, this burden could be just looking at this card alone without any clarifiers. This could be the burden of a past love. It could be the burden of who you've loved, and I'm seeing the 10 of Wands come up there, but that was not a clear shuffle there. But that was the 10 of Wands is what came up in the collective. Oh, okay. So we have the 6 of Cups and 7 of Wands. There's something here with the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is kind of a return to the past. It's where we get to kind of go back in time to a more innocent version of ourselves, and we get to pull forward a piece of knowledge that we can now utilize in the present. We get to kind of pull forward this gift from the past or from our past self. And that can sometimes be bittersweet, because it kind of forces us to look back maybe at, a more innocent version of ourselves, a time when we maybe were more hopeful or optimistic, or maybe just in a different living situation, something along those lines. But it also is about making peace with the past, that as we go back to the past from our present day experience, sometimes we can see things from a new light. And that is the gift, truly, that we can look back and maybe where we were at odds with someone, or we, at the time, because we were so hurt, we saw the situation in one way. Now we can go back and say, from another perspective, from having now gone so many years past that point and having learned so many things, maybe now I was on the other side of the coin. You never know that, how things work out, that now you look back and you say, the gift is in me being able to see this in a new perspective, that I can release something that's, that I long felt where I was wronged maybe, or I long felt something was taken from me. And now I can see that, what, it would almost be like where you maybe judged your parents and you held something against them because you felt like they never understood you, or they never gave you something specific, or their relationship was, damaged or something along those lines. Now all of a sudden you realize, holy cow, no one's perfect, because maybe now you're a parent, and maybe now you realize, what, no one really ever has all the answers. Everybody's just kind of doing the best that they can. There's kind of a little something like that coming through here. And with the Seven of Wands is a card of defending your position, of really taking a look at where you want to choose to take action and standing your ground, to say, you're asking yourself, is it worth it for me to defend this? Is it worth it for me to choose to take action towards this? And I get the feeling the answer for you guys is yes. But there's something about going back to the past and saying, I'm going to defend my own. For many of you, this is going to be a week where you need to kind of go back. You need to go back to a time of innocence for yourself, maybe review where there was a loss of innocence, and be able now to defend going back to that version of yourself. And that may mean that you have to forgive a maternal energy in your experience. That's a very big possibility here, that you might not have felt that you had the support you needed. You might have felt that, there was a maternal energy that didn't kind of rise to the occasion, let's say, maybe didn't give you this unsupport or this kind of unconditional love, something along those lines, or there might not have been a foundation built on love. And there's now a chance for many of you to defend this choice to, I think, make peace with the past, but also to bring forward that version of yourself that I think you've hidden for a long time, this more innocent version that aligns more with, again, that optimistic, hopeful side to yourself, the inner child that wants to come out and had all these hopes and dreams. And now, maybe at one point, those were stifled or just didn't believe that they could become a reality. And so I'm going to come here and I'm just going to pull a couple clarifiers for the Six of Cups. I just want to see, the World. Okay, there's a major cycle closing out around that. For many of you, there might be, this might be defending kind of the closing out of a relationship, or possibly the closing out of a relationship. This could, again, be where you are forgiving that parent or forgiving that maternal energy. Maybe even forgiving yourself. There can be something to that as well. But it with the World coming in and saying there's like a hard stop there. It's a hard stop. The Two of Cups. I love this. Intimate connection and partnership. Equal partnership. I kind of am getting the feeling for some of you, this is really strange, that this could have been a partnership that started, when you were very young. Maybe innocent, naive, didn't understand the world. This could even be where if it's not like in a relationship, a romantic partnership, or if this isn't, for instance, could be, again, a mother-child relationship that something went wrong and there was kind of like this defensive quality around that there's something about this that now whatever that relationship had been is done. There's an end to that. There's an end to however that dynamic was with that individual, where either one person was much older, one person was much younger, or both people were naive. Both people were kind of like the child here. And now it says you can come together. You have the opportunity to come together as equals, not as mother and child, or not as, innocent children that didn't know the lay of the land or the world. This is saying you get to come forward as the present adult version of yourself, however old you are. You could be 65, you could be 26. There's something along the lines of, though, whatever the past relationship was with this person, that relationship dynamic has come to an end. And now it's time for you to kind of come to the table on equal footing to, I think, see now where maybe there can be a new connection in love, or in support. And yeah, here's the King of Cups. I love that. It's the energy of Scorpio, but it's also the energy of emotional stability and emotional maturity. These two people are the people who come together, who embrace the King of Cups energy. This is really getting to that place of, let's come to the table and talk from that emotionally mature place. We're not going to cry and scream and blame and get defensive. We're going to come forward and say, this is what's in my heart. This is what I want to build going forward. And I would love our relationship to start from today. There's something about that, Virgo, that I think, and again, whatever you want this to be, if you want to repair this relationship, or if you simply just want to get to that place where you can kind of just say, I'm putting down the burden of this. I don't blame you anymore. I just want to say that I, have changed my perspective, and I just want to share that with you. And it could be something as simple as that, and you kind of walk away from the person. This could be even coming together, though, for a second chance, or if this is a parent-child relationship, it could say, I really want to connect with you now from the place where I am today, and I want you to do the same so that we can have a new connection together. There's something about that for many of you. Just for this reading here, there's something about the connection to the past and how it was, and now connecting as the people you are today in this moment. So beautiful energy, Virgo. It's actually, I feel like it can be a very emotionally cleansing week, where you kind of just allow the tension in some relationship where there's kind of been this long held, let's hold to the past. We can't get past the past. We have to keep kind of holding this position of like, no, we don't see eye to eye, or no, we have to remain the people we were back then. And this is saying, no, hard stop, hard stop. You guys are new people, and you can come to the table on equal footing, and really come from that beautiful place of an emotional place that is strong in your emotions. All right, I will leave it there. I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. If you'd like to book your own personal reading, you can click on the link in the description box below to visit my website. And if you'd like to view your full June tarot scope for the month, those are all up on my channel for each sign. Otherwise, you can expect the July tarot scopes to come out at the end of this month. All right, everyone, I so appreciate you watching. I do appreciate likes, new subscribers, and any comments. So please feel free to go ahead and do any or all if you feel called to do so. And thank you so much. Bye, everyone.